Today we're going to go through GoHighLevel auto replies, how to set different texts for office hours versus after hours, step by step here. So hopefully this will be helpful for you. I know it'll be helpful for our business. We're trying to automate some of these things and we don't want to lose leads, but we don't also want to lead them into thinking that we are available all the time 24/7 by text messages. All right, let's clarify this and get in there and let me know below if you guys have issues with things you want to learn or automations you want to create in your GoHighLevel account. First thing, you come in your GoHighLevel account. We're going to show ours here today, how we're doing stuff, and you want to go down to automations. And we're going to create a new automation workflow here for what we were talking about with the automatic replies when you miss a call. So create a workflow, start from scratch. And then we went in and we created, so right now we have blank canvas. We created just a prompt in Chatgpt to kind of help us set up this workflow and think it through. So we told them the issue that we're having with evenings and weekends. Our auto reply missed call text back is going through, which is good, but it has led potential leads to thinking that we are open and they're saying, hey, give me a call right back. But we don't want to be working weekends or evenings. So we're going to go in there and kind of automate that so it knows when our hours are and what type of message to respond for the missed call text back. So first thing it's saying, you can set that up at workflows and custom triggers for missed call text back. You're going to want to toggle off the default in GoHighLevel, which is what we had on ours. So we'll go in and we'll do that. We'll show how to. So what you want to do is come into GoHighLevel. We already started the workflow, but we're going to go back here. So we're going to want to go down to settings, phone numbers, settings, and then turn that off. Missed call text back. Phone numbers, so you want to click on your number, additional settings here. Where is that? Right here. Missed call text back. So there's this button right here. It says enable missed call text back. You just want to toggle that off. So now we will have that turned off. And then we're going to go back to our settings here. Go into automations, create a new workflow from scratch. And then the next step, it says create a custom workflow from scratch. Well, we just did that. The event is inbound calls, missed calls. So we're going to go in there and we're going to click trigger. All right, I'm going to back up here because I forgot to show you guys how to do tags. So you go into settings, down to tags, and we're going to set up a first missed call, second missed call, and a third. This way it'll fix the issue where we had one call coming in and not knowing who it was. So we'll go back and then we're gonna come into our workflow, missed call text automation. And where we're gonna use this now is we click a trigger, call status, missed call, call direction incoming, and then the filter, we put a status of busy, voicemail, or no answer, and save that. And then we started with a condition here, if else statement. So it has a tag, so that's where we're going to use these tags that we created earlier, the first, second, and third missed call. And now the first pipeline here where it'll go down, this is the tag. If it has a first missed call, second, or third does not include, then it will go down and it'll do this auto text message. So that's how we have that set up for the branches. And we'll go into the first branch here, and then you basically will just duplicate this first, second, and third. So somebody, the first time comes through, we don't answer the phone, missed call, if they don't have those three tags, it's then going to assign the first tag here. Then it's going to wait 12 seconds. And then we have another if-else statement, business hours. So if it's Monday through Friday during the weekday, it'll go down this 7 a.m. to this branch here. If it's on the weekend, it'll go down this branch. It's like... So then we go and then we create another if-else statement on the Monday through Friday. Our office hours are 7 a.m. to 3. They call between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. and we don't answer. It'll send them this text message. Hey, sorry, missed your call. And I have a business name. How can we help? And then it'll send an internal notification to us that we just missed a call and that we should call them back real quick so we don't miss that lead. And then if they call during business hours, after hours on a weekday, it'll call in, our office is closed right now, That way we get away from that where they think that we're available 24/7 or on the weekends. It also sends alert. And then if they do call on the weekend, it'll go down this pipeline and send the other option here for the text message. Hey, they were closed this weekend. We'll get back to you first thing Monday morning. And then also send this alert. So now what you want to do after you have the first kind of missed call funnel waterfall all set up here is you can go in here and you can click on these dots, click copy, and copy all actions from here. And when you do that, it'll copy this whole section here. And then you can come over and under the weight. And now if you come over here, we can add it in the same spot, but on the second missed call. And so if I hit this little paste below, it'll then paste all these actions here onto here. And then all you have to do is come in and you just change the text message because you still want it to function the same way, but this is now adding the second tag. Oh, I should say also that when it comes in the second one, it'll remove the first called text tag and then add the second miscalled text tag. So that way we can keep track of when it comes in the original funnels up above here in the workflow. And so then we just change the text message. Looks like we missed your call again. And then it also gives a notification. And then after hours, if we missed the call, it'll also notify them and say, hey, we noticed that you're trying to reach out again. And then it also sends a quick message to schedule an appointment with us on our calendar. And then if it's on the weekend, it'll send, hey, thanks for calling again, and also send them to schedule an appointment with us. And so that's the first missed call down option. Then it goes down the second missed call option. And then if they call again for the third time, it'll go down this branch, the condition here for missed call. It'll remove all tags, first, second, third missed call, wait 12 seconds, and then it'll see if it was during business hours Monday through Friday. If it was, then it'll go down this section here. If it's during the actual working hours, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., it'll then send this message. This is our third text message. See, we missed a couple calls from you today. And then also ask them to schedule an appointment that works best for them. And then it'll send us an internal notification also. And then after hours, if it's the third time they've called, it'll send them a different message also again with asking for a set appointment and an internal notification. And then if they call on the weekend for the third time, it'll then send them a different message again, hello again, and then ask for an appointment. We'll get in contact with you Monday and then send us a notification. So this is a little better setup than just doing the standard basic. You can kind of see what it all looks like here. So we have 3 different flows in our missed calls. And then after the third one, it removed all the tags. So if they call back again, say the next week or something, and we miss it again, they go back down the same pipeline again and so forth. So it's not always sending the same message every time somebody misses a call. It's a little more in depth, and this will be a little better. We're thinking to, we ran into this problem just this last weekend with a new lead. It texted them Sunday when they had given us a call, and then our auto reply said, how can we help you? And then it said to give them a call, and then it said, how can we help you again? So this will hopefully just get rid of that issue that we've been running into with texting during the business hours, a different message, if it's a first, second, or third missed call, and then on the weekends and after hours. So if you like this, like below, leave a comment of different workflows, automations that you're using in GoHighLevel. It can also show you kind of what we did in Chatgpt to help us here. We just said what we were trying to do, and it helped us write the first 3 messages for business hours, and then the first 3 messages also for after hours, and then the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, helped us write those also. So you can really use Chatgpt to help you come up with your message. You don't know what you want to write, and it can also help you with the workflow and automations here in GoHighLevel. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it, and we'll keep making content like this. Thank you.